Hey, moms, are you sick and tired of having to explain to your kids why they can't have candy with dye in it? Or are you wishing that you had this natural alternative that you can feel good about giving to your kids or eating yourself? My name is Amy Miller. I'm here live with you guys on 3 Life Essentials. I'm a crunchy mom and researcher of all things natural for a little over 10 years. And together with my husband, we are the founders of 3 Life Essentials. And we're advocating wellness in all areas of our lives, from our spiritual foundation to our lifestyle to our healthcare. And this is Free Friday. This is a weekly series that we're doing where we're learning to gain freedom and experience life more fully, more abundantly, the way it was designed to. So kudos to those of you who joined me at the beginning, because I've got a secret sauce to give you today. But we're going to make homemade gummy bears today. Like these little things. Look how cute they are. They're really tiny. Very tiny. But very tasty. Okay. You guys are going to love these. Yes, so kudos if you're jumping in online. Hey, Roxy. Okay, I'm going to share with you a secret sauce here. It's called Vital Proteins Gelatin. Looks like this. This is going to be your secret sauce in your making homemade gummy bears. I know we've had several in our 3 Life Essentials community who've been asking for me to kind of show how we do these, and they're super, super easy to make, and it's stuff that you can feel good about giving to your kids. So, Vital Proteins Gelatin. This is a grass-fed gelatin, natural, and it is very good for your skin, your hair, your nails, your bones, your joints. It is flavorless and odorless, so it's not going to affect the taste of anything. It is gluten-free for those of you who are gluten-free, but I've got a hookup for you to get this special ingredient in your homemade gummy bears. I love supporting fellow like-minded moms, and Ruth Polly is a local Houston wellness advocate, and she is offering exclusively to our 3 Life Essentials community a discount. So connect with her at Ruth Healthy Living on Facebook, and she will hook you up. Whether you are local or you're not local, she can get this to you at a discount. So don't go directly to the Vital Proteins website. You can go there to check out what they have, but then order through Ruth Polly. In fact, I'll put that in the comments after we finish here, so that you'll know. Ruth Healthy Living on Facebook. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about being free from dyes, free from refined sugar, free from all those ingredients you can't pronounce, right? And free from complaints, because your kids will not be complaining about these at all. And you won't be either. You'll find yourself eating these too. Okay, so we're going to talk kind of why you would want to DIY these instead of getting the store-bought ones. We're going to talk about how you can make these, because you can make them literally with 3 ingredients. Now, you can get fancy and do more, but all you need is 3 ingredients. And then kind of the benefits of the gummy bears. So, I'm curious. Put a 1 in the chat box if your kids go crazy over gummy bears. I'm curious. Or if you do. I know Bethany, I don't see she's on here yet, but she told me last time her husband goes crazy over gummy bears. So drop a 1. Even if you're watching after we're live here, I'm going to keep going back through the comments. So I'd love to hear who goes crazy. Drop a 1 if you go crazy or your kids go crazy over gummy bears. And we're doing all things free on Free Friday. So if you want to check us out each week, you're welcome to click on the button at the top right hand corner, and you can click notifications, and that way you'll be alerted to each one of these. Now, the ones I have here these are kind of a dark purple. you guys can see here, but I'm going to show you what else I have. You can even make these. Just going to pop this out of the mold here. You can make them green or even yellow. Look how cute these are, you guys. Your kids are gonna love these, and they taste amazing. So literally all you need is 3 ingredients. Your kids go crazy over them. You may too, Roxy, after you have these. Okay, I'm just setting all of my little bears up here. They're so cute. They really are tiny. They kind of seem even tinier than the store-bought ones. So you can DIY these, because the ones that are store-bought, first of all, they're filled with a lot of dyes, and I've seen firsthand in my own son the effects of not only red dyes but all kinds of food dyes, and I've heard from lots of other parents who see the effects of food dyes in their kids as well. Many things like lack of attention, focus, to even getting less sleep from the dyes. And even if you haven't seen drastic changes from your kids consuming these dyes, they are getting benefit. I mean, they are having effects in their body. And so if you can make them and not only giving them where they're not harmful, but you can even be benefiting their bodies, that's a bonus, right? Okay, so you're going to want to start with juice. Juice is going to be your main ingredient. This time I chose organic tart cherry juice. There's a reason for this. Organic tart cherry juice that is not from concentrate is a high source of melatonin, potassium, so great for helping to regulate your sleep. We need potassium in our bodies, so I like to choose this, but you can also use fresh. I also did fresh squeezed orange juice. You can do that as well, but you just need to have a juice. And you guys, you can also find this same ingredient in doTERRA's Living magazine. This edition, the summer edition, on page 19. You can make this recipe, the gummy bears, right here. Okay, so you're gonna want juice of some sort. You're gonna want the Vital Proteins gelatin, grass-fed gelatin. Please do not go get random gelatin. The point to the beef gelatin is this collagen. In fact, Ruth Polly, if you're joining us live or if you're watching this after the replay, I want you to chime in with all the amazing benefits to this gelatin. But it is really good to also even soothing your gut health and sealing the lining. If you've ever worked with a healthcare professional who has talked to you about leaky gut, the gelatin is really helpful at helping to seal that leaky gut and help to allow you to be able to heal that, and so you can benefit from eating more foods. So tons of great benefits from this. And then the third ingredient is a raw local honey. Okay, so once you have these ingredients, you literally are going to just put them in your small saucepan with a whisk. And I've already done this, so I'm not going to show you guys over on the stove, because I'm not going to take you guys over there with me. And sometimes it can get a little bit sticky, but you're going to whisk it in here under a low heat. You don't want to boil this or anything, because you don't want to destroy any properties of all the benefits of these things. But you're just going to, over a low heat that up to where it's kind of melty and good and all mixed in really well together. And you're going to pour these into these molds. And you can get these molds on Amazon. You guys just go onto Amazon and you can search for gummy bear molds. And I ordered 2 packages. I think they come in a pack of 4. And I ordered 2 packages. They're very inexpensive. And then they also come with these little droppers. Oops, I'm dropping out water. They also come with these little droppers because it makes it a little bit easier to pour into your molds. So then you're just going to literally scoop up your mixture and squeeze them into the molds. Little bonus tip for you. you will want to put it on a flat surface as you're pouring them in, so that way when you transfer them to the freezer, which is what you're going to do next, you won't be kind of juggling all of these and trying to keep them level. So you're just going to pop them into the freezer for 10 minutes. And then they're going to come out like this. You see them in here? And then you literally are just going to pop it out of the mold just like that. And there's your perfect green gummy bear. Now, I got a little fancy and made some colors, but you don't have to do that. If you do your tart cherry juice, you will end up with some purple gummy bears. If you do like your fresh squeezed orange juice, you will end up with kind of like a pale yellow gummy bears. So if you're not too big on making the different colors, or your kids really don't care about that, then just go with that. But I'll tell you a couple of other benefits that you can do to even make even more of a benefit to your gummies. A couple of secret ingredients. So with the fresh squeezed orange juice, after your mixture is cooled off just a tad, and before you put it in your molds, I like to add in some drops of wild orange. You're already having a fresh squeezed orange juice, so you're getting that orange flavor, but now you're going to add the benefits from the rind, the essential oil of the wild orange, and get some immune boosting benefits of this. And so I like to add that in. If you don't have access to these oils yet, connect with us, and we love to help serve you, and we love to, yes, also please share this. If you know somebody who could benefit or wants to make homemade things like this, or benefit their kids in some way with this, then share this. As I eat another gummy bear. Okay, so if you want to do the colors, this is a really easy way to do as well. It's good to start off with your orange juice if you're going to do colors. So don't freak out over this, but you know that turmeric that you have in your spice cabinet? You can pour a little bit of that into your mixture just before you do their molds, and then you have a nice yellowy golden orange gummy bear, and you have the benefits of turmeric in it. No, don't freak out. It will not change the flavor at all. And you'll just do a little bit of amount, enough to change the color, and now you've got this beautiful color of gummy bears. If you want to have some green gummy bears, now this may not be in everyone's cabinet, but this is spirulina. This is a dark green. I don't know if you guys can see how dark green this is. This is dark green. It's an algae. But it also, now it will change the flavor if you add a lot, but this takes a very little bit to change the entire color. So you pop in some spirulina, mix that in, and now you have some green gummy bears, and this also has some amazing health benefits as well. Okay, 2 other bonuses that you can add in. I like to add in a scoop of doTERRA's Terra Greens, so that I add in another benefit of lots of fruits and vegetables added in as a bonus to my gummy bears. Now this will change the color a little bit, so I prefer to do this if I'm doing like the tart cherry juice, so that it's already going to be dark, and this will be dark as well, because the Terra Greens are kind of a muted green color, so they will change the color a bit. Or you can add it in with, obviously, with your green ones if you're going to do your spirulina. Okay, one other bonus. So when I did my tart cherry juice, I like to add in also a teaspoon of Natural Calm. This is a magnesium supplement, and this is a way to add more magnesium in your kids' diets and in yours. Most of us are magnesium deficient, and when we have more magnesium in our bodies, we get better sleep. It helps with our muscles. It helps with growing pains if your kids are dealing with that. And so this is all around great benefit to add in as well. And it comes bonus in a cherry flavor, and it also comes in an orange flavor, you guys. So I have some of these that are cherry flavored and some of them that are orange. And you can even do adult-sized gummies, you guys, in other molds that you have. I have some other molds here that that you can do as well. Aren't these fun? Okay, so now I'm eating a big gummy, you guys. Now, once these have been frozen, these are now at room temperature. They will stay gummy-like. They will stay gelatin. I typically like to store them in the refrigerator just because I like them cold, but they will stay just like this gelatin at room temperature. So it's so simple, you guys. Who has questions about what I made? And if you have a question about something you missed, or you want me to go back and cover something, just shoot a message in the comments, and I'll go back and review these. But let me see here. Let me look, make sure yeah, this recipe in the Living magazine, and I'll post the link to this magazine after this is over, but they use 2 cups of the juice and 1 tablespoon of local honey with 6 tablespoons of your gelatin. So in your gummy bear mold. So and this person used 1 cup apple juice and 1 cup pomegranate. So but they're easy to do. And they'll make quite a few, especially if you order like I did of the 2 packages of the molds from Amazon. Don't forget to go back to the beginning to get that secret sauce deal. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you don't want to miss the information at the beginning, just make sure and hit that subscribe to the notifications button at the top. And now you have a simple, easy alternative to the gummy bears that are fun and that your kids will love. Hope you guys have a great Friday. Bye-bye.